Ms. Berg, many thanks for your presentation today. Many thanks for being with us. I have several questions to ask you. So the first one will be, what would you like to say to international investors and developers who are considering entering sub-Saharan solar market?
Well, first of all, right now we see a lot of momentum picking up in this region. A lot of activities happening. So I think this is a very interesting moment to start looking at the sub-Saharan Africa market. For investors and developers, I would say that they should start looking to work with local partners, work with local institutions, and show long-term commitment to the market. And on one hand, you need to have patience to start working on these markets, but at the same time, you have to be quick, but ready to act whenever, if there are opportunities coming up in terms of there could be tenders or certain projects that pop up. So you have to both have patience and be ready to act quickly, and at the same time be ready to spend money on development. It might not be easy in terms of your initial financial commitment, but at the same time, as one of the banks said this morning, you also have to be ready to step out. Even if you've spent money on a project, you might need to step out of certain projects early because you see that they're not leading anywhere. So really be patient but quick.
Could you please name 3 sub-Saharan Africa countries that are ready to catch up with South Africa in nearest future?
Also, in the nearest future, it's hard to really compare any other country in the region with South Africa. South Africa has a different economy, has a different country risk level, and has been able to attract local private financing in a way that is very challenging for the rest of the region. So it's hard to say that any country would really be like South Africa, and no one should really have the expectations of a similar situation. What we see now is a certain tenders that have been held, and for example in Zambia through the Scaling Solar initiative, which also targets to roll out more tenders in other markets, such as in Senegal. You also have a country that we're watching very carefully now is Nigeria, to see what will happen with the 1 gigawatt of PPAs that were signed this summer. How will that really evolve? Who will actually, who will actually finance these projects? What will be the guarantees that you get from the World Bank? And a lot of the activity in the region will really depend on the World Bank and other multilateral institutions, really how they're supporting local governments.
How do you enjoy the summit, and was it successful for you?
Well, so far I think it's a very successful summit. There are a lot of people here from a lot of different regions. It really brings together different continents in one location. I've talked to several people here that they didn't really know what to expect as the first summit. But yeah, definitely a lot of people are very interesting speakers and a very interesting program.